Back in with another how do we fix video. So obviously we seen the Detroit Pistons have a devastating loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers in game 7. And where do they go from here? The three biggest issues that I think is with their team is one, they need better offensive personnel, aka being less reliant on Cade. I think they could also do more with more versatility and size. I think their lineups are redundant in a sense. And the last one is really not a player thing. It's really they just need to get older and more experienced. They're still a very young team, as Cade is 23, 24. Jalen Duren is like 22. So as far as better offensive personnel, I think the perfect player for them would be Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is somebody who, one, can play off of Cade if Cade, they want to have Cade as a primary ball handler, but he also can take the ball out of Cade's hands and give Cade some rest because I think fatigue affected a lot of Cade's play styles. And he's someone who pretty much might be obtainable just because the Sacramento Kings haven't, they have no reasons to try to be good this season. Now, this is more like on the fairy tale list. John Morant, I also had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant on the fairy tale list. We obviously all know what those players offer offensively and how they can help the offensive personnel of the Detroit Pistons. Now, as far as versatility and size, I feel like John Collins would be a great pickup just because a lot of teams out east, well, not a lot, but a few teams out east, especially the Cavs, they kind of play two big men, and having Tobias Harris try to guard a 7-footer, I don't think is the best option for you going forward, especially if you maybe play the Knicks. If they do end up keeping Mitchell Robinson, you have to play Cat, Mitchell Robinson lineups. I think having another, bigger size power forward could help this team a lot. As far as the last one, like I said, they just need more experience. And usually, a lot of people don't think about it. In basketball, you have to lose to win. A lot of players, they suffer heartbreak before they ever win a meaningful basketball games. And that's just where the Detroit Pistons are at currently. Cade is their best player. Players like Cade don't usually win championships and things like that till they at least 27. So he got about 3 more years before that. But this is probably the worst Jalen Duren is going to play in the playoffs. So it's only up here. Hopefully, Sir Thompson, becomes better offensively. Obviously, we know what he already is defensively. And they got other young players coming off their bench, that could probably, still help them as they develop. So